Hi everyone, I'm Nancy and I'm here today to lead you in a seated stretch class. So would you like to join me? We are going to remain in the chair for most of the class, but towards the end we'll stand up and use our chair for support and do some standing stretches. In the meantime, before you join, make sure you have a very sturdy chair, meaning no wheels, not an office chair, but something very sturdy on the ground, comfortable clothing, and some supportive shoes for when we do get up on our feet. Shall we get started? Let's do it, okay? Come and have a seat. All right. Do you notice my pink flamingos in the background? I'm here at my beach house, and my daughter-in-law gave me flamingos for Christmas. I haven't put them out in the yard yet, so I thought I'd include them in the video. Okay, sitting nice and tall. First thing you do, make sure your ears are just over your shoulders are over your hips, and your hips just comfortable in the chair. I'm going to show you from the side. That will give you a nice straight back, and that's what we're going for. If that alignment breaks, your ears come forward, your head comes forward. See how my back has just curved? But we are aiming for the straightness of the back. And believe it or not, that does give your back muscles a stretch. It also strengthens them and strengthens your postural muscles. So that's important to do. Sitting nice and tall, take your chin, and you're going to drop your chin down to your chest, but you are maintaining the straight back. So even though your chin has come forward to lower, your back stays very straight with your shoulders still over your hips. And in this position, just let your head become heavier and heavier. And the heavier your head becomes, the greater the stretch in the back of the neck. Slowly bring your head up. Slowly. So once again, you have ears over shoulders, over hips. You're going to keep your chin level and turn your head to the right. So hopefully you are feeling this through the sides of the neck, both sides. Very slowly return your head to the center, and now turn it to the left. Once again, your chin stays level to the floor. Very nice. Come back to the center. We'll continue stretching the sides of the neck by coming to the first position that we did. Drop your chin down, and with your chin down, gently turn your head as if you were saying no. It's very gentle. Kind of getting rid of all the kinks. And then come right back to the center where you lift your head and keeping it level. Shoulders are away from your ears. Even though they're under the ears, they're away from your ears. You're going to take both arms and bring them up to your sides with your palms down. So notice my arms are not higher than my shoulders. I'm trying to have them be shoulder height. You could have them be a little bit lower if that works better for you, but we want them no higher than the shoulders. And from here, arm circles. As you're circling the arms, it's not a fast circle, but likely you can feel that the muscles in your upper back are involved in this stretch. Feel that? Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then circle the other direction. Palms are still down. Doesn't it feel nice? I hope it does. 2 more circles. And bring the hands down to your lap. Turn your palms up and just sit. Just sit with a few deep breaths in, big exhale out. That nice straight back. It's as if a string is pulling you up from the crown of your head to help keep your back straight. And then from here, we're going to bring our arms back out again, but this time the palms are up. Feel the difference? There is a difference. So we're going to circle the arms. Either direction works because you know we'll be reversing it. So you're just circling the arms, but maintaining the straight back. And that's where, again, you're going to feel the upper back muscles. Same arm circles, just change the direction. Palms are still up. So with your palms up, you may be feeling it a little bit more through the front of the shoulder. 2 more circles. And bring the arms down. So once again, reposition if necessary, but you want your ears over your shoulders, over your hips, really straight back. So from here, let's bring the hands up, and you put your fingertips lightly behind your head. So that's going to bring your elbows out to the side. So your elbows, I'm glancing at mine, they're kind of even with my ears. They're nice and wide. So with the elbows starting out like this, round your back, bring the elbows forward to touch, and then open them up, straightening your back. Let me turn to the side so you can watch this from the side. I'm going to round my back, bringing the elbows together, and then straighten my back and open the elbows. So let's do this 3 more times. Take a breath in this time. Inhale, and then as you exhale, round everything over. Inhale and open up. Let's go again. Exhale as you round over. Inhale as you come up. And 1 more should do it for us. Very nice. Bring your arms down and let them just hang at your sides. They're just hanging. The weight of your arms is actually helpful to pull the shoulders away from your ears. So you're just letting your arms hang. Then with them hanging, imagine each hand is twisting a tight lid on a jar. So you have this rotation traveling up from the hands all the way up into the shoulders. Your head is still high, your back is still straight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms down. So from here, you're going to bring your arms up. These are called goalpost arms. Football analogy. There's a big football game on right now. So your arms are at 90-degree angles. Elbows kind of level with your shoulders. Palms are front. And just hold your hands just like this. And then pull your arms back. So you're strengthening and lengthening muscles across your chest, muscles across your upper back. And then relax. Pull them back again. So I'm going to turn and show you a side view again. I'm pulling them back, holding, and I can really feel this through my upper back. Can you? And then release. When I release, I just let my arms come back to that nice 90-degree angle, just about level with my ears. Let's do 1 more squeeze. Pull back, squeezing your shoulder blades, squeezing them in. You're making your upper back stronger by doing this. This time, let's bring the arms in, elbows together, open. So this does affect your back. So you're going to keep going like this a few more times. Pull your navel into your spine, round your back, and then straighten it. Round it, and straighten it. 2 more times. round it, and straighten. Here's our last one. Very nice. Lower your arms. And again, let them hang. Just let them hang down, doing nothing at first. But your back is straight. Did anybody forget and slouch a little bit? I found myself almost doing that. So keep your back very straight. And once again, let's twist an imaginary tight lid on a jar with each hand. All right, we're still on the upper body. Let's stay there a little bit longer. So let your arms hang. You're going to do your right arm only. You're just going to bring it up overhead and pull it down. Straight arm to come overhead, pull it down with the elbow leading. So here it is from the side. Straight arm up, elbow pulls down. Then you lower it. Straight arm up, elbow pulling down, and then straighten the arm as you lower it. Straight arm up, elbow down, straight arm up, elbow down. One more time. Straight arm up, elbow down. And we're going to take our arm and bring it up. Let me push my chair back a little bit so you can see my hand better. Arm is up, and you're just going to lean. If it's your right arm up, you're going to lean to your left. If you need to hold onto the chair with your left hand, by all means, grab the chair. But what we're going for is lengthening through the right side of the body. You're lifting your rib cage up and away from your hips. Come back up tall, bring the elbow down, and lower the arm. So let's do the same thing on the left side, but before we start, reset the body. Pull your shoulders back so your back is nice and straight. We're going to take the left arm, bring it up straight, pull down with the elbow, then lower the arm. It comes up straight, pull down, and lower. From the side, up straight, pull down, and lower. Up straight, pull down, and lower. So with each lift of the arm, you can let your eyes follow your hand. And that tends to have us bringing the arm a tiny bit higher. Up straight, elbow down, and one more on this side. Up straight, elbow down, and drop it. Reset your body. Bring your left arm up straight, but this time you're going to lean over to the right. So if you need the right arm to hold your chair, hold on that way. We definitely want to be secure in the chair throughout this. So if you need to hold on with one or both hands during any of these, please do that. Safety first, right? All right, come back up. Bring the arm down. We're going to put our hands together in the prayer pose. So your thumbs can be touching your chest, elbows are out, and from here, push the palms of the hands. Push them into each other. It's an isometric stretch. You're holding it, but you're pushing hard. As you do this, make sure you're still breathing. Everybody breathing? Navel still pulled in. And then relax your hands. Let's do that again. Palms together, elbows out a bit, and you push your hands together. You can almost feel your muscles getting a little stronger doing this, can't you? And relax, drop the hands down. We're going to do that one more time. So make this your finest. Hands up, palms together, and you push. Push your hands in. Very nice. Relax. Hands go into your lap. And from here, push yourselves back a little bit in the chair seat. You may be all the way back, but in case you had crept forward, push your hips all the way back. You're going to take your right arm and drape it over the back of the chair. So where you typically feel this is right here through the left side, also through the right side at your rib cage. And we can enhance this by doing two things. Turn your head to look over your right shoulder and bring your left arm up. Just hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arm down. And you know we have to do the other side, right? So you push back in your chair, take your left arm, drape it over the back of the chair. And remember our two things that we can do? Turn your head gently to look over behind the left shoulder and bring your right arm up. This is a really nice torso stretch. And just hold it. Couple more breaths. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. So before we start working on the lower body, let's do a little bit of hand stretches. So you push your hands forward and they are open as wide as possible. See, really wide. I'm separating my fingertips and then I'm going to squeeze them and make a fist with each hand. And then open wide and make a fist. And open wide. Make a fist. Open wide. Make a fist. One more time. Open wide. Make your fists. Then we open wide. You're going to take each thumb, touch it to your pinky, then to the finger next to the pinky, then to the next one, point your finger, and then reverse the order. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your hands out. Ooh, just holding them out in the front sometimes gets a little tiring, doesn't it? All right, let's go to the legs. I'm going to back my chair up even more so that you can see my legs a little bit better. Your right leg, you're going to bring it out to the front. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my foot at the side. We flex and point the foot. Flexing it means you pull your toes back toward your knee. Pointing it, obvious, but you point the toes. So let's flex, let's point. Flex, point. We're going to do 8 times on each foot. Flex, point. That's 3. Flex and point. By the way, is your back straight? Flex and point. Keep your back straight. Flex and point. 2 more times, I hope. Flex and point. Flex and point. Very nice. Lower the leg. So when you had your leg extended, your quadricep muscle, this big muscle in the front of the leg, that was engaged and that muscle was actively stretching in order to keep your leg up. So we had the foot and ankle stretches with the flexing and pointing, but you also at the same time had your quadricep working and stretching to support your leg. So let's do the other leg. Left leg comes up, you flex, you point. And if you put your hands here on your quadricep, you can often feel it contracting. So flex and point. Now, if you need to hold the leg, by all means, hold underneath your upper leg. Flex and point. I believe that's 4. I hope it is. flex and point, flex and point. 2 more. Flex and point. Here's our last one. Is your leg getting tired? Flex and point. Set it down. Reposition the back. Ooh, and maybe give your legs a little hit. Sometimes it's nice to help your circulation get going after doing something hard that way. All right, we're gonna lift the right leg again, but instead of flexing and pointing, we're gonna circle our foot and ankle in. So it's as if you had a crayon on the toes of your shoe and you're drawing a circle on the wall. 2 more circles. And let's go the other way. Circle. How's your back? Straight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's set it down and once again, help your circulation. All right, ready for the other leg? Left leg comes up and you circle. Circle at the ankle joint. Keeping your back straight. Breathing, make sure. It's easy sometimes to forget to breathe, believe it or not. Circle the other way. And think about this nice circle you're drawing on your wall. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, give it a little hit. Whew. All right, from here, you're going to take your right leg and hover your foot off the floor about 4 inches. So the foot is lifted, the knee is bent. All you do is open and close. Open and close, maintaining nice posture. If your leg gets tired doing this, like, you can set it down and set it down. But what we're going for is a little stretch in the hip and groin area. So it's open and close 2 more times. Open and close. Last one. Whew, set it down. Reposition the back in case all your focus was on your leg and you forgot to keep your back straight. That happens a lot. And let's bring the left foot off the floor just a few inches. Open and close. So it's like your leg is a gate and you're hinging the gate open, hinging it closed. All your supporting gate structure, meaning your back, is active and straight. Open and close. Open and close. 2 more. We're going to come back to this move in a little bit. But bring it down. Whew, nice, nice job. So let your arms hang down. We're just relaxing here. You're leaning slightly forward. Your feet are firmly on the bottom, or I almost said on the bottom of the pool. Your feet are firmly on the ground. Your back is straight. I'm going to show you from the side. Straight back, slight hinge forward. So we're going to take both arms, bring them up, bring them down. And I know you're thinking, well, we just said we were finished with upper body. We sort of are, but this is going to bring the legs into it. We're lifting, we're lowering. So as the arms lift and lower, look what you can do. You can stand and you can sit. So I know you can't see my head when I'm standing. It's still attached to my body. So stand and sit. 2 more. Stand and sit. Last one. Very nice. Ooh, so that might have gotten your heart rate up a little bit because that was a tiny bit of cardiovascular work. So from here, legs still, you're going to take both legs to the right side. Swing them over to the left side. Swing them to the right. swing them to the left. Now the arms. When you swing your legs to the right, bring your arms to the left. Switch. If you feel like you want to hold on to the chair, you just take one and hold on to it, then the other. So you've still got at least one arm pushing down opposite the way the legs are extended. These are slaloms. We could imagine we're skiing. How about that? Side to side. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center, roll your shoulders back, give yourselves a nice little reset, and we're going to slalom again. But before we do, we're going to do one leg at a time. Remember when we did the open and close, the hinging of the gait? That's coming back, but it's going to be a little bit harder this time. You're actually going to lift your right foot, raise it up, and then set it down. It's like your foot is making an upside down U. It's called up and over. Up and over. So if there was something on the floor, you'd be lifting your foot up and over, up and over. Look, you can do the same thing with the arm. Up and over. Up and over. 2 more. Each direction. Last one. Nice job. So what you did there, you also had some abdominal work, because to lift the leg up and over, you had to involve your abdominals. So that's a bonus. Something we all like to have, right? So I'm just repositioning so you can see me well. We're going to do the left leg. I'm going to lift it up and set it down. Lift it up and set it down. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. Let's put in an arm with that. The arm mimics the leg. It's coming up and over. Up and over. I still have the abdominals engaging. Up and over. Up and over. 2 more times. And here's our last one. Excellent. All right. Reset. So those slaloms that we just did, they are going to relate to this up and over. So you might want to hold on to your chair the first time, or hold on to the back of it. What you're going to do, start like this, how we just did a moment ago. Swinging the legs to one side, swinging them to the other. Now, if you want more, and you might not, you might be happy staying just like this, where the arms come opposite the legs. If you want a little bit more, look, lift your knees, lift your knees, lift your knees, lift your knees, lift, lift. 4 more each side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. Whew. How'd that feel? That make your heart start going a little harder? I feel like mine did. All right, so from here, I think let's stay seated for 1 more. Take your right knee, you bring it up. So you're gonna just make a slight figure 8 with your right knee. It's just a small figure 8, the foot is off the floor. Hold on to the chair if you need, or hold under your leg. A figure 8, so the foot is kind of swinging along with that. 1 more, and set it down. Let's do the same thing with the left leg. Lift your knee, lift your foot a little bit off the floor, lead with your knee, and make a figure 8. Notice my figure 8 is not very big. Really can't be too big. But this is some work at the hip. 2 more. Last one. And set it down. So as long as we're talking about hips, Let's stretch our hips. A seated stretch. Take your right foot, cross it at your right ankle. Now this is the modified version. You can stay like this, or if you'd like a little bit more, you can bring that right foot up above your left knee. Either one is great as long as your back is straight. You must have a straight back for this to really stretch your hip. Your other foot is flat on the floor. You take your hands and very gently push the knee open, very gently. So it's not a big, strong, forceful move. It's a very light, gentle move. And then relax the hands. Flex the crossed foot, meaning you pull your toes toward that knee. We did it earlier, remember? And with your foot flexed, you take a breath in. And as you exhale, you lean a straight back forward. And you probably can feel this in your right hip. That's the target. Great. Come up. Change legs. So remember, we start down low at the ankle. And if you'd like a little more, you can cross it above the knee. Great. From here, take both hands. You push down gently. So what you're doing is opening up that hip. A little gentle opening. Again, it's not very forceful at all. Then relax the hands, flex this crossed foot. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lean forward, keeping your back straight. So let me show you from the side. See how straight my back is as I'm leaning forward? Come back up. All right. We are going to stand. So you ready for this? I may need to adjust my angle a tiny bit to get it standing. Here we go. A little maneuvering. All right. Hopefully this did the trick. Up on our feet, but the chair is close by. So the first thing we're going to do is hold onto the chair with your right hand. So your right leg is near the chair. You're going to take your left foot, put the sole of that foot at the right ankle. Slide the leg up, straighten it out, and pull it down. Slide the leg up, straighten it out, pull it down. Slide the leg up, straighten it out. One more time. Slide, pull, and straighten. Great. Before we change to the other side, you can let go of the chair and put your arms. Remember those goal posts that we did? You're going to lift one hip, lift the other hip. You're actually lifting your heel as well in order to bring the hip and elbow together. So look at my arms. I'm not pulling my arm down. I'm keeping them at a goalpost shape so that I'm really having to lift my hip to go toward the elbow. 4 more, 2 each side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake your arms out. Come to the other side of your chair. Hope I don't kick my new flamingo. All right, hold on with your left hand. Your weight is in your left foot. You're going to take your right foot. Sole of the foot to the ankle. Slide it up the leg a bit. Extend it out. Pull it down. Slide it up. Extend. Pull it down. Slide it up. Extend. One more time. And then with your feet in stride, goalpost arms, hip to elbow, hip to elbow. So the side that has the elbow raised is the side that you are lengthening. These are actually also side abdominal crunches. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms down. Feet come a little bit wider, then put your hands on your hips and let's circle our hips. When's the last time you did a hula hoop? Last time I tried was about a year ago and it was a disaster. It was terrible, I couldn't do it. So I'm doing an imaginary hula hoop right here and I'm imagining that I'm very successful. We can all do that, right? Change direction. Wow, my hula hoop is really going. One more. Very nice. Come back to the center. And you're going to step your right foot slightly forward. Put the weight in the ball of the foot and circle the foot and ankle out. So your main weight is in your left leg. You can hold on to the chair if you need to. But you've got a little bit of weight pushing into the ball of that front foot. One more round, and then change direction. There we go. Let's go another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. And again, your main weight is in your right leg here, your right foot. But there's a little bit of your weight in the ball of the front foot. So let's circle it out. Circling out. Circling out. And the knee is involved. See how the knee, or feel how your knee is involved in this circle? Change direction. Ah. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, this foot that's forward, step it forward. Take a big step. So this front leg, your knee is bent. You lean your chest over that knee and your back leg is straight with your heel down. So here's what it looks like from the side. Let me get where you can see my heel. See how my heel is down, not up, but it's down. My leg is straight. I'm leaning my chest over the front knee, which is bent. This is a calf stretch for the back lower leg of your back leg. So that's what we're doing with pushing the heel down. In this position, you can take your right arm and bring it over. So you get a nice shoulder stretch again. And then drop the arm. Let's change feet. Big step back, leaning forward. So remember, your chest is over the bent knee. Your back heel is down. So there's a pretty straight line going from the crown of your head to the back of your heel. And it's that heel down, chest forward position that stretches your calf muscle. The back part of the back leg, the lower part. A lot to say there. Pull your left arm across. Excellent. Drop the arm down. This foot that's front, you shift your weight back onto your back leg. And from here, you lift your front toes. Your back knee is bent. So here it is from the side. My front leg is straight, my toes are up, my back knee is bent, and my hips are pushed back. This is a hamstring stretch. I'm just bracing my hands high, pulling my navel in, keeping my back straight. And then from here, same arm, right arm, lean down toward your toes. You don't have to touch your toes. Just bring the hand in that direction. Come up and change hands. Come all the way up. And let's reset by rolling the shoulders back. Whew. We'll put the other foot forward. Toes are up. So it's your left foot that's forward, your toes are up, your right knee is bent slightly, Back is straight, but your chest again is coming front over that front leg. Take the same arm, reach down toward your toes, but you don't have to touch them. And then come up, we'll change hands. Great. Come up. Bring your feet wide. So I'm going to move my chair a little bit. Feet are wide. You're going to bend your right knee and shift your weight over this leg. So this leg is straight. If you want to do this behind a chair where you can hold on to the chair, that's always a good option. It allows you to sink right into that leg, but not lose your balance. Come up and over. So again, remember, you can have this chair right in front of you, which will allow you to get into this leg stretch a little bit more. Excellent. Now this time, before we change sides, let's take our arms up and over and change sides. Arms up and over. Very nice. And then just shift your weight back to the center. So come behind your chair. I'm not going to stay like this. I'm going to move my chair so that you can see my legs. But this is where you want to be. And you just push down lightly with your fingertips onto the chair rather than gripping it. Just a light push down. Your feet are wide, and I'll show you from the side. So your feet are wide, you push your hips back, lean your chest forward, and lift your toes. This stretches everything on the back side. You also pull your navel up and in. From here, bring your feet down. Walk closer to your chair and lift your heels. Now, if you want, you can let go of the chair and see how your balance is. The closer your feet are to each other, the more challenging this is for your balance. Feet come down. Let's do that first one again. Feet go wide, hips back, back straight, lift your toes. Navel pulled up and in, so nice and tight. Feet down flat. They come together about hip width apart. Lift your heels. Very nice. Feet down. So you're on your feet. You're going to turn over your right shoulder. You're going to bring your left arm across. You can bring it up high if you like, or keep it a little lower. Drop the arm. Look over your left shoulder. Right arm across. Or up high. Bring it down. Come back to the center. Give your shoulders a big roll back. You've done it. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel stretched out and in a good way. And I look forward to seeing you in person one day soon. Thanks for joining me for this class. Bye.